Gulf radio check. I have a couple minutes. Let's fly a couple flights, see if we can't get one of these. 13 days left. Not even halfway. Oof. Okay. Do I want to go ink? No. I keep flying Jarmans. Not that that's a bad thing. Seem to do okay. All right, let's try this. Actually, what are these ones? Okay, ready for action is ground targets. Okay. Assist in ground targets. I see. All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't have much time, so because I get up so early, I need to get to bed earlier. Because getting short sleep is really bad for your long-term health and for your mental health. And I should know because I've had short sleep for far longer than is reasonable and rational. And it's amazing I'm still sane. Yeah. Though I did have some vacation time here a month or so, I guess 3 months ago. And yeah, it was amazing. After a week of getting better sleep, everything felt so much better. But it did take like a week. So there's myself, Rick Lowry, 57, Adalbert, Jetmac,
front line. Off we go.
Shikatsu.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
Okay, Ishikatsu. Where are they? Oof, Jetmac. Show me his plane. Ah, Spitfire. 5B. I see. No Akamats are coming today. Well, I shouldn't say that. 400 capture points for shooting down aircraft. I thought I should pay attention to him, and then I didn't. Serves me right. And that's ours.
weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over.
Oof.
We've lost the plant. Try to reclaim it as soon as possible. Attention all aircraft.
Oof.
Fall back and regroup.
Good game. What's your highest plane? Tier 8, I think. Let's have a look. I don't think I have any tier 9 yet. Let's have a look. Ooh. Well, I know I didn't do very well, so yeah. I did destroy a ground target, which is hilarious. Yeah. Jetmac did very well. Good show, good show. Let's see. What do we got here? Tier 8. Okay, and maybe I don't have a 9. Tier 8. English. Tier 8. No, tier 8 is it. I do not have a tier 9. No, and only tier 7 in American. Oh, what do I have? I have, for tier 8, I have the TA-152, I've got the Horton 229, I've got the ME-262, I have the JU-288C, and I have the J7W1. Those are my tier 8 aircraft. It is fun. Apparently, oh, I won it in a loot chest, of course. Apparently, it's hard to fly. I'm not sure. I didn't find it super hard to fly. I mean, aiming is a bit fun because it has a very low rate of fire with a 30 mil cannon. So you have to lead the target quite a bit. Yeah, no. Fully restart. Goodness. What do you mean fully restart? Oh, like you did the game before and you're coming back to it? Actually, the one fellow I was chatting with a few weeks ago, well, maybe it was a few months ago now, he was one of the beta testers for the game. And his kids had been asking him about it, so he saw who was streaming it and then watched me for a bit, and then when he checked his account was still there and it still had all of the aircraft he had in it. So yeah. Oh, Asia server. Oof. I don't know if they let you switch servers, do they? I know some games do, like another one I do, which was Lord of the Rings Online. You can ask, and sometimes they can get you to switch between some servers. Well, if you tried logging in, you might be surprised. Your account might still be there and you might still have everything. But yeah,
Attention.
I've
You are
got,
entering the combat zone.
I
Get
went
ready
into
for
the
battle.
Euro
Good
server,
luck.
and I think I have a tier 3 now, which is fun to goof around in. Yeah, on the Asia server. I haven't tried the Asia server. bizarre. Looks like glowing balls on the back of the engine. I guess that solves the graphics issue. Okay. Let's go for a command center. Woo!
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Yeah, I was playing War Thunder for a little bit. It's very different than this, and I couldn't get my joystick to work right, so that was a challenge. I'm just doing mouse and keyboard with this one. It's very, what would you call that? Arcade-like. But the relative aircraft performance is actually pretty good. Fire now, at least. Say. Okay. Germans don't have faster guns, shame. Well, on the 262, the 30 mil cannons there are pretty quick. Shot down here. Come on. Well, I'm getting points for defending anyway. How are you gonna have your plane look like stealth? Indeed. I mean, to be fair, these aircraft were experimental even in the war. Though there are some photos of the British doing firing tests. No, it was supposed to be a fighter. The 30 mil cannons, the British did some tests with captured ones, and yeah, a single hit just about take the tail off an airplane.
Way to go! Victory is close.
Oops. Collision. That's the other thing that I don't particularly care for with this game is the collision, because you can, as a strategy, smash into other airplanes, and it's not guaranteed that you're gonna go down.
Proud of you,
Couldn't
pilots.
get back.
Head back home.
Good game, good game, good game. There we go. I can probably do one more. Woohoo! But yeah. It doesn't take a lot of damage. Like I said, I think they only ever made like 2 or 3 of them. And they were basically to test the concept. So they used them as gliders because they were plywood, really. Ta-da! Who was actually plastered Reuben in a P-51? I didn't notice. Did he duck out right at the start? Almost looks like he must have. That's too bad. What else do I have? The 262. Ooh, or do I want to fly the Japanese one? I haven't flown that one much. Actually, let's do that. Before it gets us slotted into a mission. Yeah, when I started, I was slowly moving my pilots up, so they start in a tier 1, and then as they improved and got that one out, I'd move them to the next tier, and then they'd earn some more points, and What's this one give me? Cruise speed. No, I think I need to go that one. And this guy, what was his symbol? Can't remember. I think it might have been that. All right. I haven't flown this one very much. You would think I must have because of the pilot skill, but like I said, I kept bouncing my pilots up. So this fellow started and worked his way through the different zeros, and now he's here. So the aircraft still needs a bunch of upgrades, equipment upgrades and stuff, but he has a bit better of a chance because of his skills. So of course, the challenge being it is tier 8, and I think a lot of people who get up to tier 8 have played, well, they play a lot more than I do, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. You'll learn an awful lot when someone comes around and just kicks your backside. You learn pretty quick what not to do, or what doesn't work. So you try something else. If that still doesn't work, well, try something else. Keep going till you can get there. But I thought I'd try and see if I could forward things on the ME410 mission goal, whatever you.
Attention.
DAC
You are
1905
entering the combat
JJS,
zone. Get ready for battle. Good luck.
myself, and Dead Man driving. So I believe Akamatsu requires 400 capture points for aerial targets in a single sortie.
Show me what you can do, pilots. Let's roll.
So we're gonna see if we can do that. That could be a challenge. Oh. Dive, dive, dive. No. Woohoo! Okay. Oh. He dropped a bomb. Meanie. Fine. Dak! 1905. Good shot. Somebody knock one of them down. Quick. Well, while I'm low, let's repair.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available.
You're right above me, aren't you?
The enemy has captured our plant. Get it back under our control.
You, sir. Oof. Piotr.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy?
Oof. Fritz.
it up. We're losing the battle. Done what
Oof.
you could. Go back to
Done.
base.
Good game. Definitely no Akamatsu medal there. Oh, that's okay. That's about all the time I had. But it was fun. I hadn't flown that one in a while. Changing it up. Yeah, I just slowly worked on it. Perseverance. Yeah. Woohoo. Twice. Piotr and Dak. I think I got JJ once. Dak, I did not get to. That's okay. Alrighty. What am I going to be flying in the morning? That's a good question. Yeah, because Akamatsu, I believe, is 400 capture points for destroying aerial targets in a single sortie. Yeah, that is tricky. I know I've got it before, but that's a tricky one. In a single sortie, that's the challenging part. Oh, at least I have a partial chance if I go with one of those guys. And of course, it has to be tier 4 or and above. So, all right. Do I have? Yeah, it's all just the same. Let's open one. Why not? Okay. No airplanes. There is a chance, theoretically, that you'll win an aircraft. I say theoretically because it says medium chance, but I haven't won an aircraft in months. So, yeah. I suspect it's a little different. Alrighty. Everybody have a good night. And for those of you who are up in, what time is it? 7.5 hours. I'll be back. And we'll try it again. Have a good evening. Talk to you later.